And so, okay, let's talk about this
I didn't know this
question.
was in your journal, Sit and Save Your Journal.
It is. Show the journal, because this thing is so cool.
I mean, this whole thing's amazing, but you have this drawing.
Coloring pages every few pages.
But show the other part too, not just a coloring.
I don't know what she's asked me to show.
But look at this. It's like my gratitude, my needs, friends I'm praying for, notes from my Bible reading. It's pretty epic. I'm just going to say
it's epic. You sound like my college students. It's epic.
It's epic.
So what's the Hayden Planetarium Guide?
Okay, the guide to the Hayden Planetarium. He says to the children, it's a great quote.
I remember this.
All seats provide equal viewing of the universe. What does it mean? Well, I contacted the Hayden Planetarium, and they said that when the children come into the planetarium for the view of the night sky, they all race to the front row.
Because
they think that's the best seat. So the guide has to say this: children, all seats provide equal viewing of the universe. No matter where you sit, you will not miss any part of the show. Mm-hmm. So when you're seated with Christ, all seats provide equal viewing of the universe. No matter what seat you're in, you have equal access to every blessing in Christ, his provision, his power, his peace. How do we know that? Paul was writing from a Roman prison. And he knew the secret to being seated. And think about Johnny Erickson, who wrote the foreword to This Seat Saved. She said, or to Seated with Christ. Do you remember when she said, I would rather be in my wheelchair knowing Jesus and be given a chance to walk without him? All seats provide equal viewing of the universe.
I remember my sister and I, when I had read that Johnny quote, I remember my sister and I both having gone through sexual abuse. We would both go through it again in order to help free those that have been locked up in a prison who have been sexually abused. Like, if we can set other people free because of our story. And so often,
you've honored that part of you.
So often we feel like, oh, everyone has the best seat but me.
No.
We all have a
No.
It sounds like, in some ways, what I'm hearing, and I thought it when you first said it, like the front row that we all want.
We all want the front row.
In the understanding who God is and his character. And I know this isn't true, so I'm going to say it right away. But it feels like in some ways the front row that you want is pain.
Ooh.
Because when you're in that wheelchair, or when you go through what Ann just said or whatever, and again, nobody wants that, but you get a better understanding of who God is when it's hard.
That's deep. Yeah. I mean, is there really any other pathway but suffering? If you think about it, isn't it James that the reason why you rejoice in your sufferings is the end of it?
Yeah.
It says you'll be mature and complete, not lacking anything.
Yes.
Or the Proverbs 31 woman who is clothed with strength and dignity and can laugh at the days to come. I wonder why she can laugh at the days to come, because once you've endured suffering, you really don't have a lot to be afraid of anymore.
She knows her seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it also interesting, especially in church world, we hide our suffering.
Why do we do this?
We try to put on a mask.
No.
Even in our marriage, where everybody struggles in marriage, the thing that people connect with us on about marriage is our struggles.
Exactly.
It's not our victories.
Nobody likes perfect people.
No, they connect through the pain. So share your pain and you'll have a ministry.
Share your pain, you'll have a ministry. And I love how it honors the parts of you that are ashamed. Yes. I know that sounds so therapeutic, like parts therapy or whatever, but it means that little girl that suffered, she now gets to tell her story and heal people. I love that.
Yeah. And we all can do that.
Yeah.
We all have something we've walked through that's been really hard, and that we can help people that are away from the table. We can usher them to the table with Christ and remind them, this is who you are.
Well, do you want me to end with 3 questions I read? I cannot remember which book I read it in, and I want to be able to credit this author. But when something bad happens to you, are you ready? Here are the 3 questions. What did this take from me? What can this not take from me? And what gift did it give me?
Ooh, that's really good. I like it.
I never thought I'd become a journal guy.
You got to try it. Just do your gratitude, your stress.
I think I'm going to start.
Notes, do a little coloring pages.
I'm taking this one home right here.
When we were dating, you journaled every day, and I still sometimes will pull that out. And
I've never heard this before.
Was it what you were learning from the Word?
Both.
My husband does it that way. Like he writes down what God's teaching him and things we're worried about.
Yes, it was the Acts, because we were total disciples and crew.
Are you saying to do this every day?
I do it every day. I do it as a mental health practice.
I like how short yours are.
Yes.
It's not just pages
That's
and
why
pages.
I think I can do it.
It's short. I mean, I'm someone who has to manage my mental health as like a full-time job. I've struggled. Everyone knows I've really struggled with depression and anxiety. So the journal for me is my number one mental health practice because it immediately gets you into gratitude and then trusting God with whatever you're worried about. It's that positive rumination.
The gratitude thing is huge.
It's huge.
Positive rumination.
Positive
I'm just going to say, join me. Sit and savor. I'm getting this one.
This is a girl one, but
it's in our show notes. Do you have a guy one?
No, I know. It's more, that one has a little bit more of a feminine look to it, but I don't think it matters.
No, I don't know if I can walk around in the locker
room with this.
Hey,
guys.
I do have boys using the Sit and Savor journal. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Heather.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me out.